Hi, everyone. As Clint mentioned, my name is Jim Anderson. I work in product development here at Brainstorm. And Eric and John talked about the Boom campaign earlier. It's an initiative where employees get to live out their bucket list items and their dreams, and Brainstorm makes it all happen. Now, call it the luck of the Irish, whatever you want to call it, but I was fortunate enough to be the first winner, and for that, I'm so grateful. When the Boom campaign was first announced, all employees were encouraged to submit their adventures. When it was announced, my heart kind of skipped a beat a little bit. I didn't need to think for 1 second about what I would submit. Because for years now, I have dreamed of traveling to Ireland with my father in search of his birth family. You see, my father was born in Dublin, Ireland in the 1950s. He was born with the name Derek Deacon, and then adopted by an American military couple serving in England who changed his name to Terry Anderson at birth. My entire life, we have only known one detail regarding his birth, and that is that the name of his birth mother and my paternal grandmother was Phyllis Deacon. To me, this was just not acceptable. There had to be more to my story. My Boom campaign submission was to travel with my father to Dublin, Ireland, and to have 1 week to try and locate our family once and for all. I would capture our experiences together in a documentary film entitled Made in Ireland. Now, my family got involved as well, and what happened to us was really quite remarkable. Take a look. My name is Jim Anderson. I'm a product manager here at Brainstorm. My whole life I can remember my dad telling me and my brothers about how he was born in Dublin, Ireland, and how he was adopted by an American family.
My name is Derek Deacon. That's the name that shows up on my birth certificate. My name today is Terry Anderson. As the years went by, it became increasingly important for me to try to begin to understand where I came from.
I thought it would be a great opportunity for my dad to travel over from the United States to Dublin, Ireland in search of his birth family.
Who was this Phyllis Deacon that I had seen on my original birth certificate? All I had was just her name. It's really like looking for the needle in a haystack.
I found an obituary for a woman named Phyllis Deacon. I tried to reach out and locate the Deacon family. Wendy Deacon in Dublin contacted me, and she says, "We know Phyllis, and we think that we're your family members."
It's astonishingly beautiful country. It's breathtakingly beautiful.
I have to say that pulling up to the Clonmore house and meeting the family was really the best part of our journey.
And as we drove up, they started to spill out into the steps there, and I was really nervous at that point because this is the moment of truth, right? And I got out of the car and I walked up to the steps, and Billy just hugged me. And Rosemary just took me in her arms, and all of that just disappeared right then and right there, and I knew I was home.
The middle one, right.
It was really an experience like no other. So we spent several days there on a farm, tried to understand their way of life, raising cattle and sheep, championship racing horses. It was really a beautiful life.
Everybody at church and everybody in the village knew Phyllis, knew about her, and they knew about me. To be welcomed like that was an amazing experience. I feel closer today than Phyllis than I've ever felt. She feels real to me. I feel like I have a wonderful picture of her, that she was a wonderful woman, and I'm so grateful to be her son.
My grandmother, Phyllis Deacon, lived there her entire life.
They took me up to my mother's bedroom and they said, "It's been kept that way."
My dad opened the door and he took a step in, and he just kind of froze.
It was a sacred experience because I could just feel her presence in there with us. It was one of the most touching moments of my entire life. Easter Sunday, 11th of April, 2004.
I am just so grateful to Brainstorm Inc. for giving me this opportunity to go and do this, to be able to share this journey and this kind of trip with my father. It's meant the world to me.
I'm so grateful. I've got a family here in the States, and now I've got this Irish family. And I'm kind of the link in the middle of all of these families. To be able to have a culture all of my own, like the Irish culture, it completes me. It makes me whole. I'm more grounded. I don't have this void in my life like I once had.
And I can't imagine a company enabling that to happen. Have that be a reality, to be able to go and realize your life goals like that has just been incredible.
What an amazing, incredible experience that was. Can we just give it up real quick for Brainstorm for allowing its employees to have experiences like this? Just one time here. As you can all see, this experience really did change my life. I mean, today, I'm in almost constant contact with my Deacon family in Ireland. I have plans to go back and visit the family farm in Bree, County Wexford, next year, and we're in post-production on the documentary film made in Ireland, highlighting our entire adventure. I want to take a moment and just ask Eric, John, and Derek to please join me on the stage for just a moment so I can present them with a vase as a token of my gratitude. So come on up, guys. So while in Ireland, my father and I wanted to do something really special to say thanks for Brainstorm. So we're in this little village by my father's family farm. We found a vintage antique shop. And I have with me a vase from the year my father was born in Ireland. And to my father and me, this represents the beginning of his life and his heritage. And so finding this really represented my father finding his family. So thank you so much, guys. Well, I've been at Brainstorm long enough to know that that joke just never gets old. So, can we bring out the real one, please?
Welcome to the Brainstorm culture.
That's water for crystal, so be careful with that one. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.